I need a different chair. I fucking hate this chair.
All right. In
Take this mask
5,
off.
4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? My name's Ken Davis, the host with the most, and we are here with a highly black and flavored exclusive. A nice little special episode, but it's pretty much episode 6. So we're gonna go ahead and push forward with this thing. All right, so here I got some good friends here. Good friends. Mr. Justin Turner, Mr. Jamal Jackson, and Mr. Davon Roberts. Who are y'all? Yeah.
Man, we just three motherfuckers trying to hustle and grind, make our way, get money.
Bro.
Yo, that's
Grown
gotta be our
Kids
new intro for the
Podcast, y'all. This is who is here. Grown Kids Podcast.
The name from now.
That's their working name for now. But
up to
they're
interpretation.
probably soon to be. Yep, up to interpretation. But they're here with us today just to have a little chat. So, first and foremost, what is your podcast going to be about? Jamal, shoot.
It's kind of open platform, honestly. It's more so it's going to be geared around creatives. That's the main thing. So it's a Chicago-based podcast. So our Chicago artists, performers, dancers, everything like that. But it definitely will be an open forum. We'll cover a bit of everything, current events, anything like that. But the root of it is a platform for creatives to come on, show what they got, really give a platform for them to start moving forward, for them to start building in the Chicago-based area.
Okay, I like that. What's your take on it, Justin?
My take was right now it's pretty open, but we kind of wanted to, what we want to do right now is like since like there's not a lot of Chicago platform podcasts that are really popular in Chicago that other than like a radio or something like that, like a radio, like if you listen to the radio, that's kind of like a podcast, but we just want to incorporate like everything, honestly, like just bring on like a lot of creative people and just like, express like how Chicago, I know for me, I feel like Chicago is unappreciated when it comes to creatives because like it's so much of a competition. It's like no one really wants to see anybody else win. So like I feel like for our podcast, we just trying to, bring out the love and show everybody that everybody can win.
Oh. Now, when you said people don't want to see each other win, it's interesting that you see that because I feel like that's something you three would only be able to perceive because that's your city. But I feel like you go anywhere and it feels like it's that same sentiment. It's that same sentiment. Like Chris Carter, one of the hosts on the show, y'all know who he is for those of y'all that watch. On the last show, he said, or the show before last, he said, oftentimes you'll have people that'll be up in your city and they'll say, "Hey, bro, I fuck with you the long way.
You're cool.
What's going on? I like what you got going on. I'm literally not going to support what you're doing.
And fuck you, I'm out."
Yeah. Because I just feel like in Chicago, like for real, bro, like a lot of people, like we have like a lot of talented people, but like it's like really cliquish. Like everybody doesn't like really support each other. And then like when I look at people like places like LA and Atlanta, bro, it's like all these different artists, they like coming up and like everybody's supporting them. But it's like in Chicago, you ain't getting no support unless you leave. Like the biggest artists from Chicago, like, like people that's coming up, like, of course, like Dirk and like Chief Keef and them not even here no more. Like they brought their fan base to somewhere else.
We should take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else.
Like I think Dirk living, I don't know where he living now, probably like
they're mainstream acts.
Yeah. But like it's like in Chicago, if like even if you up and coming, like if you don't, I feel like you only get that love outside your city. Like people in Chicago do not be trying to support. Like it's crazy. Like
you need room to work, and sometimes it helps to be in a different space. Like for me being in Texas, it gives me a lot more space than I had in Illinois. Illinois, I literally would have just had Macomb, and that would have been it. That would have been my working size. And everybody grows past that place. Everybody grows past there. So for y'all, it'd be great to take advantage of who y'all have in the city and who you have around you, and just continue to network. Y'all got all the people around you, and y'all are definitely welcome over here because one of your hosts is an affiliate of the Highly Black and Flavored Network. So that's what it's all about over here. Is really pulling y'all together and saying, hey, there's people over here in this area. Hey, you.
Hey, listen.
Link up with this person. Y'all try to do something. That's what the goal is. And for y'all, I just hope y'all can do that locally as well. That'd be a great shoot and a great take. Because it only made sense that the three of y'all came together to do something like this. Why not?
Right.
Now,
it's just us breaking out of that crabs in a barrel mentality.
Fascinating creature, the crab. Got that hard exterior, but he ain't really dangerous, except to another crab.
Just as much as we can.
There you go. It's just like, this platform right here, this is evenly split between the people that I share it with. This is as much as theirs as it is mine. So we're all welcome, and we all, shit, man. I don't try to get caught up in nothing crazy like that, like taking credit or any of that type of shit, because that's not what it's about.
I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Got you. We'll keep chugging along. That's all right.
Keeping it going.
But Mr. Davon, what's your take on what your podcast can be, and what are you currently doing now that you want to continue to incorporate and push forward with your podcast?
Now, with the podcast, I'm really,
because you got more than one.
Yeah. So it's tough. I'm in a state where I definitely want the podcast to be separate, but I know it's going to be a lot like, of course, the shit talking podcast, where we just have a topic and just give our thoughts on it, be it positive, negative, jokes, no jokes, however we want to tackle it. But the best part about working with Justin Mello to put this one together is, like, one, I'm not like taking all the responsibility. I'm not handling the bulk of the work, because trust me, bro, that procrastination is a bitch. I'm with you on that. I've done nothing today I said I was gonna do. Nothing at all. That's all.
Nothing got done. And sometimes you have days like that. Like today was a negligible day. I purposely worked ahead so I can have that time to slack off, because I do, for all intents and purposes, need a break. Even right now, we're doing. Well, I guess I ought not say that, because then I'll spoil what we're doing. But let's just say we're doing more than we usually do within a certain time frame. So yeah, sometimes it's okay just to slow down a bit, but you gotta understand what's around you, because there's always something that can be recorded. There's always something that needs to be edited. So just be cognizant of that, and you'll be all right.
Exactly. It's what was it called? A friend told me about it and I looked it up. I think it's called like the Lotus method or something like that, where you take a task that seems like it's really giant, really Herculean, and then you just break it down piece by piece. Like, even if it feels small and insignificant, as long as it's related to that project, you do it. And before you know it, you have the full picture created, the full flower. You can marvel at the work that you've done, knowing that you were able to tackle this large task.
Oh yeah, that's the best way to do anything. To be honest, is piece by piece. There's some really some things that you think will be really complicated up front, and then you're like, okay, piece by piece, and you get there.
Exactly.
So I wish y'all the best of luck in this endeavor, because I'm ready to hear this. Now, is there, and I don't want to step too much on y'all toes, but when do y'all think that y'all be able to produce a pilot?
Well, that young stimulus is coming supposedly this week, so I have to take advantage.
Goodness
I mean,
gracious.
we're still trying to figure out like, well, me and Devon right now, we kind of like working on like a a location where we can shoot like most of the time. So just so it could look really professional and like, and get all our tools together.
Oh, that's good.
We actually
Yeah.
we actually have a studio space in mind. We're just trying to pick a day to like go up there, explore it a little bit. Hell, we could probably shoot a vlog or something while we're there, get a little background on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
it's just
we might as well utilize the time that we're kind of working towards getting it going. Because once this is out, then everyone's gonna be having their ear to the ground, like, all right, so where they at? Where they at? Where they at?
so
So
where they at?
we could definitely start using the building process. It's like you can start hooking in a bit of a fan base, something like that.
Oh yeah, it's you always have to start somewhere. That's kind of what I've been nipping at all three of y'all individually. Like, it's got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And it can be hard because if you don't lay down that foundation initially, you almost never get there. Because for y'all, it sounds like y'all have a lot more on the production end than we do. For us, we're a little bit more like ragtag. And sometimes you'll get those high production videos that's a little bit, you can tell more work has been put into them. Like the opening episodes of this season, those were shot on location at my house. So, like we took that time to do that. But if you don't have that time and you kind of want a certain quality of a product, I definitely respect that y'all aren't settling for less. And y'all are just trying to find the right place, the right equipment, and the right personnel to make this shit happen the way y'all want it to happen.
Yeah, because I just feel like obviously I know everybody has to start from like the bottom and work their way up, but I just be saying like a lot of people that like just stay there though, like they like start here and it doesn't like look like they're improving, but I feel like we got the tools to like just keep pushing forward to like make it look all professional in the way we want to and like all organized. But I feel like that's what's gonna make it work instead of just like
that'll definitely be the saving grace for y'all.
yeah.
And I really, really hope this thing pushes. I hope y'all could at least get like a few episodes pushed through. And if y'all want to go y'all separate ways or if y'all want to restructure, that'll be dope too.
Yeah.
Because not shit. I know I'm doing this right now and I'm gonna keep doing it as long as I can. But there's gonna come a time where everybody's gonna have to transition. There's gonna come a time where something more important is gonna brush along. But until then, I just try to put the best energy I can into this because this is something that I like to do. It's therapeutic in a way.
Oh, definitely.
So I wish
100%.
y'all the best of luck in this endeavor. And I look forward to hearing that first episode. Let it not be in development hell. Please, not in development hell. Let's go.
We can't let it
Bro,
go.
it's in the 7th level of Dante's Inferno right now. It's got to work its way up. I think since Devon has the video production experience, Justin has the production experience, I got the production experience. I did lighting, sound back in college. So all of us have this caliber. We expect certain things to come out of us. So for like other people starting, I think our starting is significantly higher. So it's like a way longer build up time to it. But once the product finally comes out, everybody will definitely be like, oh, okay, I knew these guys could put out something decent. So we working towards it. This has been a goal time wise. It's been a hell of a financial goal. I think equipment wise, I'm probably 3 stacks in at this point, maybe more.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, hold up. We ain't gonna just jump past that shit. He said 3 stacks. 3 stacks. 3 stacks.
I'm doing a lot with videography, photography, like content creation in general. So I had always wanted to do this in school, and this was the perfect way for me to now have an outlet. So it's not completely me, but I'm like, okay, I could get all this stuff, but now I have more people in it. So it's like the perfect time for me to actually start going to grab all this crap I wanted to get. I bought the camera. That was the biggest one. I cried for like 5 days straight after making that purchase. Worst part is I don't even like it that much. I'm about to trade it in and get the more expensive one. So it's a process. It's a process.
Can I ask you a question on the record, off the record?
Yeah.
Have you ever considered selling cocaine? Because that is the only amount of money that is going to help fund this $4,000. You're going to need a production expense for every single episode. This is going to cost $10,000 an episode. I guarantee it.
Oh, I guarantee by the end of 2021, I'm probably going to be like 7 stacks into like all my equipment, probably.
That's crazy.
I would not even be surprised. I'm going head first.
Y'all are going to have to y'all going to have to find a way to monetize this at some point. But
yeah, bro, we going to make that money back.
The focus is on getting good at what y'all do first, and then if y'all want to chase a little bit of change, that's okay. We're at the point where we're just trying to work on making the best material we can, and we monetize some things. We talk about different strategies and advertising stuff. There's a lot of that goes on behind the scenes, but right now you focus on making sure everybody's good across the board, and continue to like align y'all schedules, because that's gonna be an issue. Because shit comes up. People, I'm sitting here on military orders. Jaquise is active duty military. And Chris, he works. He works. He's got 2 kids and he's married. So, yeah, we gotta go when we go. But on a better light, where do y'all think the Marvel Cinematic Universe is going to move from here? Because I know, my homeboy, Vishon, he don't talk to Wanda no more.
Oh man. And what's her name again?
I don't talk to Wanda no more.
Man, I've got so many Vision, Kofi, Hotep memes in my phone. Oh, I had to find
it. So I'm assuming y'all all saw WandaVision, right?
Say again?
So it's safe to assume that y'all all saw WandaVision, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in its entirety.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So something that I'm glad they kind of took a direction, because I knew at some point, I'm like, okay, so the physical Vision isn't here anymore. When are they gonna bring in anti-Vision? When are they gonna do it? And they did it. And now he's gonna end up being regular Vision now. Sometime later on down the line, because he just flew off and we ain't seen him since. So he's gonna pop up again somewhere.
First off, he flew off after having the best philosophical conversation with another damn robot. They brought up the damn ship of Theseus, which was like fire, bro. Fire.
Very, very deep, a very common philosophical parable. Yeah,
it really is. Actually, like, you hear it a lot. What are you saying?
Yeah, it's one of those ones that, like, I took a philosophy class in college, and that's one we often talk about. If you take a ship apart, if you rebuild a ship and you add one new plank to each one, is it still the same ship? Some say yes, some say no. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was a cool moment, but I just love how they just took their time with this, and I didn't hear a lot of naysayers start complaining about it nearly as much. It was slow those first 2 or 3 episodes, but in my heart, I knew Marvel was going to turn something real nice out. I knew they was going to do something real nasty with them characters. I knew they was going to take. Yeah.
I mean, like, I knew they were going to kill it. Love the show. I personally thought the pacing was just weird, because the first 2 episodes were real slow. And then they speed through one episode, and then they're like, all right, let's slow down a little bit. Let's build up some more backstory real quick. And let's speed through this last episode. Because I'm thinking it was going to be, the well, technically it is 10 episodes. They got some sort of like special behind the scenes making of coming out, I think tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I was expecting like, flat out 10 episodes of the show. So that way they'd have a little more time to like draw it out as opposed to mystery, mystery, mystery. You kind of get a piece, you kind of get a piece, you kind of get a piece. Here's everything.
Here's everything.
I just hope that next season Monica has more important role.
That she will. She will.
Yeah.
She will.
She's gonna be in Captain Marvel too.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, she's gonna have a big role. Yeah.
Oh,
do you know who Monica Rambeau is?
No.
She's okay, so she's actually the first Captain Marvel. She's the first female Captain Marvel.
Oh, wait, okay. I kind of did. Okay, I know. Because I remember, I don't know if it was with WandaVision or like, because every time I watch WandaVision, I always go look at the Easter eggs and shit, people writing about it and stuff. And I did see, she was like, well, like in the Captain Marvel movie, Monica was the little girl, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got that aspect of it. But I never really paid attention to like comics and stuff like that. So I'll be trying to read up on hella different shit. So.
She goes by Spectrum now.
Oh, Spectrum. Okay.
Yeah. Well, she's had a weird situation with names because she literally had comic book arcs where other people be taking her name and she got to fight them for her name.
Her name. They just like, hey, no, I'm this person now. Like, they go,
that's mine. Yeah.
Wow.
See how they do black women in comics? Tis.
I blame the patriarchy.
You blame the what?
I blame the patriarchy.
I blame them too. Sexist some bitches. Sitting in there with their writer's room in comic books. Filthy peasants. Ugh. How dare
making women and minorities weak.
It's just awful. But yeah, oh man, that Teyana Parris, that was a beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. A beautiful brown woman.
She is though. I'm just like,
I just smile every time she pops up on every time she pops on screen. Just great. But
I'm telling you, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't watch Captain Marvel 2.
We're looking forward to a lot of stuff. Of course, they're gonna bring. I think the next phase for TV is probably gonna be like the Midnight Suns because they've touched every basis of the Marvel universe except like the more supernatural world. So yeah, Midnight Sun. So like Ghost Rider, Blade, Moon Knight, Hannibal, all of them. They're probably gonna Lilith, all of those kinds of characters like the demons and the spooky people. That's probably what's gonna be next, especially with this Blade show in development.
Exactly. They got the Blade show, and then they also announced Moon Knight. So I'm like, oh well, here we go.
Well, who's gonna be?
I want to see it.
Playing Blade.
Mahershala Ali.
Oh, okay.
That's actually really good casting. I like that.
Really good. That's clean. I'm like, okay, this works. I'm all right with this casting.
I've seen it. I can see it. Because there was a movie he was in where he was basically trying to audition as Blade. Oh, Battle Angel.
There was
Alita.
He was auditioning as Blade in that movie?
You might as well say he was auditioning.
I get what you're saying.
You might as well.
I gotta go back and watch it.
Yeah. It's not too bad of a movie. We're pulling in for our last little topic. Mr. Devon Roberts, I saw a very interesting topic that you sent to me in regards to the gender wars. Go ahead and explain that a little bit to us.
Here we go.
Or the red pill community, as they call it.
Yeah, the red pill community. I don't know.
I like Abba and Preach, by the way. I love their content.
Abba and
Preach. I watch them constantly.
Fucking love them. Hell, they just put a new video out on the podcast. Side note, I'm checking that shit out afterwards.
Yep.
But let me see. You brothers have heard of Kevin Samuels, right?
I
Yes.
don't believe I have.
Oh gosh. Let me bring Chris in right quick.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Let me bring him in.
My ass hurt.
Let me see if Mr. Calandis, how you doing?
There he is.
What's good, bro? We just we're
Bruce.
pulling in. You just arrived at the last topic.
I do, perfect timing.
That's all right.
I do not.
You know?
So
it is DP time and shit.
I want you to go ahead and meet these are all of the members of the Grown Kids podcast. Some of my best friends, my close, you already know Devon. You got two of my closer friends, Mr. Justin Turner and Mr. Jamal Jackson.
Whom is currently running for a train, so I apologize for the background noise.
I was gonna say,
Ain't no
somebody
time
eat
to
some
know.
Captain Crunch.
Funny as hell.
But basically, the topic you pulled up on is Yvonne is explaining the red pill community to us and what that deal is all about. So this is a learning moment for us. Mr. Devon,
Yeah, please
go
explain.
ahead. Please explain this shit to me.
I'm looking forward to. I think it's this way to the right.
You gonna find that train?
Go find that train.
I believe it, you bro. All right.
He go make it.
See, I wish he had his camera on to make it more exciting.
Slightly more exciting.
But all right. Kevin Samuels, I know y'all have seen the viral video, You're Average at Best. This guy pretty much
You're
telling
average
this woman
at
that
best.
she's going, yeah, she
You
gonna
got
die
kids?
alone.
That nigga kind of annoys me. I'm not gonna
Rate
lie.
yourself on a scale 1 to 10, can't use 7.
Golly.
That man goes wild. Essentially, I'm in my opinion, he is like the face of the red pill community. Whenever you hear anything red pill, it usually goes back to Kevin Samuels one way or the other.
Okay.
But
I got a question. So
What's up?
are the people of the red pill community, are they supposed to be realists? Because if you ever seen The Matrix, you know what the red pill is.
yeah,
Oh, so
it's
that's what that is.
pretty much. It's like, okay, slightly cringe, but I also understand it. I get it.
Yeah.
And pretty much they're just trying to, quote unquote, wake men up to human behavior, human nature, specifically, women nature.
Oh,
Yeah, especially in terms of dating, relationships, finance, and things like that.
oh, so dudes like what's the other one that be sitting up in his car? Deshaun or Sean, I forgot the dude's name. But he says the same
Deshaun
type
Jackson.
of Deshaun Jackson, same dude. He sits in the car and tells women about men and tells them about themselves in the process.
All right, I ain't know about the first dude, but don't mention Deshaun Jackson over here. He just
He a
straight his
simp.
last name.
He a simp.
Yeah, that man
Hey.
is a simp. He is definitely mentioned in the red pill community because he has a habit of doing what other men like Steve Harvey have been getting paid to do for years, which is
Pander
pleasing
to women.
essentially. Yeah, just pandering, saying literally anything just because you want to hear it, even if it's completely off the rails or wrong.
Yeah,
And it's just like, wow.
It's not really meant for men. It's not
Yeah.
stuff for us to learn from. I would say in a way it's self-serving. It's self-serving for the person giving that information out. Because it doesn't benefit any of the men out there. It's just, man, I don't like these type of men because I don't trust them. I don't trust these type of guys. Because if you can get in front of somebody and be talking to them all crazy like that, it's like, what have you accomplished here? What have you really accomplished here? Now, I'm all about being honest. Be transparent. That's fine. But you gotta be an asshole in the process. Is that necessary? I can't sit through Kevin Samuels videos because it's just like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, it's just because like the thing a lot of people tend to do is look at him like he's some sort of all-knowing relationship guru, but they forget he is an image consultant.
Yes.
And specifically an image consultant for like a different tax bracket of people. So it's like you have your everyday person contacting them, trying to have these conversations with them. And I'm like, it's not going to work. One, you haven't done any research before coming into this. And it blows me the ones to be like, oh, I've seen a couple of your videos. I'm like, you know who Kevin Samuels is. You know his demeanor. You know what points he's going to hit you with. Why didn't you have any research to like, to at least go toe to toe with him? If not, to be able to debunk his points, go toe to toe. Because a lot of what Kevin says, if you look at it at its base, isn't completely wrong. But the way he gets it across is one of the reasons why it's a big disconnect, I believe.
Yeah, it's all about communication. At the end of the day, it's all about communication. And like I said, I've seen a couple of his videos, and it's just like, I'm not gonna say what is the right way and what is the wrong way to push that information to an individual, but shit, you just sitting there just kicking them in the shit. It's not gonna do much for them.
Yeah, that's not really like advice, or like that's not helping. Honestly, that's making
if that's your family, that's a different story.
Yeah,
if that's
right.
somebody that's really trying to push you into the right direction,
right,
that's different. Because that person can get through to you, and they have to be brutally honest with you.
right.
And other people can be brutally honest with you as well. But you have to be able to effectively communicate.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it comes down to. If you are not using this tool right here to completely filter out everything so that you get a refined product right here, it's not gonna work. That's Harry. That's
Thank you,
hilarious.
CTA guy.
Thank you, CTA.
Yeah.
That's funny. Goodness gracious. So what can you expect these individuals that are a part of this community? Like, I can only imagine this is probably a multi-tiered, there's probably factions within this community, just like anywhere else.
Yeah.
There's some that are probably more liberal in their beliefs of what should be tolerated amongst like a male to female dynamic. And there's some that's more conservative with it, to where they ain't putting up with no bullshit. Where do you see the biggest figures in these communities sitting at? Kevin Samuels and that other fucker that sits in his car all day and talks shit to women.
More often than not, I see them more in a conservative way. Like, they're very hardwired. Like, this is it. This is the law of nature. This is how it is 100% of the time. I'm just like, and even though they don't necessarily say that, it feels like a strong implication. Like, yes, this is always how it is. There's data, there's facts, there's statistics. And of course, I would imagine, some people do actually look up the numbers, but also most don't. So it's kind of like you're more so taking them at their word and more of their experiences, which could, of course, be completely different from your own.
Correct.
Correct. It's just like thinking back on my personal experiences, I'm like, okay, I can see why you would say this or why this seems like that way. And it's like, okay, I feel, but again, even though you might have your facts, your data, your statistics, you're still going based off personal bias and things that have happened to you.
Right.
Because
so the evidence is anecdotal in nature.
Honestly, like until you like actually sit down and do the research yourself, all you can do is take these guys at their word in the video that they're posting, which I mean, unfortunately, I believe a lot of people tend to do.
Well, unfortunately, there's some people somewhere. I wouldn't even say unfortunately, because if you can take something good away from their videos, cool. But if you find yourself hurt by those videos, maybe,
bro, stay out of the fucking comment section. Just stay out of the comment section. I'm like, yeah, it is a huge divide.
I wouldn't even honestly, not just saying
The
it.
people be getting
after we
fucked
get
up
off-
in them comment sections though. That should be having me. They be getting fucked up. First off, first, because it's not just like when you put something out there, it's not one person that's gonna comment and reply to that motherfucker. Like you get one person that's on your ass, and the next thing you know, you got 1,500 people on your ass.
Maybe you want to delete your account.
Like for real, they take your comment to the top too. Like everybody look at this head ass motherfucker. Like,
Goodness gracious! Oh, poor guys. Well, no, I don't feel bad for nobody. If shit, everybody gets it we all experienced it. You say one thing and there'll be one motherfucker that think they know more than you. And then next thing you know it, you got time on your hands.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I say like at one point, whenever in the middle of arguments, especially like on racist posts, like I just get to the point where I just start gassing all these motherfuckers. Like, I just start talking shit until I feel like I don't want to do
start
it. No
shooting.
Yeah, I just start gassing. I bet I can fuck your mom better than you can.
Golly.
What?
Your mama's got 2 sets of genitals.
just bro. Be going crazy. Like, fuck it. Like, it's mostly the racist posts that get me like that, just because I got time. Like, fuck it, I'm on my lunch break. All right, you wanna be racist? You're fucked up. You're the frown the right nigga today. I'm gonna give you a reason to hate niggas.
there we go. At least if you're gonna hate niggas, have a valid reason to hate niggas. Don't just hate niggas because everybody be like,
yeah, facts. Like, don't hate niggas because your parents told you to hate niggas. Hate niggas because you got one gassing the fuck out you. You don't know how to react.
Golly. Nah, because it'll hurt my feelings. And they sit there and be trying to talk. Next thing you know, I done said some off the wall shit. And then I go back and look at it. I'm like, yo, I really said that. I really told this man his mama can go get butt fucked in the mouth for all I care.
What did he say?
And then I just,
my God.
I move on. I move on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If I ever got got up there and like got famous, I do not want nobody to go through my old tweets or any replies, bro. There's some fucked up shit in there. I don't
Delete it now.
Bro,
Delete it
I
now.
can't. I don't even delete shit for that old, bro.
Take this moment.
Go back.
I would challenge you to delete those tweets before this episode goes up. Like, get rid of
Yes,
them.
please delete it. We'll chop this up. We'll edit this as much as we can, but we'll hold you to it. Go fucking delete that stuff now.
Bro, you know how long that's gonna take, bro?
I hope y'all had a little bit of fun on this nice little laugh today. We gotta go ahead and bring this thing to a grand little close. Now, first and foremost, I'm gonna start with Mr. Calandis. Where can they find you at?
Bitch. Just because my Zoom fucked up. Yeah, I'm saying to my pinky too, bitch. Just because my Zoom fucked up. You know damn well I use my motherfucking government on this bitch.
You had business to take care of.
Nah,
you had life.
You can find me at Chris Carter Music on Instagram and just Chris Carter with the 3 everywhere else. New video coming tomorrow. Check that shit out. It's gonna be fire. What's supposed to say that, but this episode doesn't come out till after it drops, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Yep. We just dropped that episode 5 today. Y'all go check that joint out. That joint.
Check it out.
Yeah,
That's right. Mr. Justin Turner, where can they find you at on the social?
So you can find me. I don't know my name either. But I mean, you can follow me on everything. My name is just Justin Aramis, which is my middle name. So just Justin Aramis on Instagram and Twitter. And don't follow me. Don't friend me on Facebook. But I do need some Instagram followers, so y'all need to follow me, bro. I had to start over. Instagram deleted my shit, bro. I had to start all the way over.
Oh, they got you,
bro, for no reason. I don't even post nothing like crazy, bro. They just was like, hey, it looks like someone has hacked your account and just deleted my Instagram.
Somebody's trying to get you the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bro. I gotta start over, so follow me.
It's like this nigga got too many followers.
I'm starving.
Sergio Crispy, the DD of S Tell them where you come from.
What's up, y'all? You can follow me on Instagram. I got a fucking TikTok now that I only really use for promotional shit, but I got it. At Crispy
I'd use it for
DDS.
porn.
For porn?
You know, I haven't thought about that function yet.
There's
You
a
got
bunch
that
of
on
little
TikTok?
kids on there. What do you
Download
mean?
it.
Like TikTok is like strictly for kids. There shouldn't be any porn on there.
Yeah, like
Well,
Well, this nigga found some. Don't know how he did, but he found some.
you found some?
Shit, not I.
yeah.
I'm
Y'all
finna go
niggas is really trying to beat y'all meat, ain't you? Motherfucker, niggas said, you found some? Where?
I don't.
Send
I
me
don't
that
have,
link.
I don't have TikTok. I refuse
Download
to
it.
download it.
No, you don't have. Okay, well, we're gonna let Justin look up porn. He eventually gonna get arrested, so me and Malo gonna end up doing a podcast.
I'm gonna look up. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm just gonna
Poor
download.
guy.
My nigga
Poor
said
guy.
TikTok porn.
Type in TikTok.
Your
Siri.
FBI agent is gonna get your ass, my guy.
Hey, what's that challenge they was doing? I don't know. It was on TikTok too. They was going crazy on there.
Okay, which one?
You know
Yeah,
which
Mr.
one?
Jamal Jackson.
Which one?
Tell them where they can find you at.
You can really only find me on Instagram because I don't want y'all following me on fucking Facebook. So don't do that shit. You can find me on Instagram at Malo, MALO_I_am. So follow me there. I got a lot of photography up there. Well, I'm about to post a lot of photography up there. And we'll soon have a secondary account, but all accounts link back to that one. So, hit me up on that.
Hey. And lastly, at least, you can find myself at Survive Nicatre on Instagram. And that is SIVAD_NEKATRE. And that is me, Mr. Survive Nicatre myself. You can also find me at Ken Davis on Facebook. And I think that's you can also find us at HBAF Network on goddamn, what's the name of that app? Twitter. Yeah, on Twitter. But subscribe on goddamn, you see, I'm all fucked up. YouTube, yes. I know, Chris, I suck too. I know. But this has been Highly Black and Flavored, episode 6. Catch y'all later.
Put that on everything, all this gonna be mine.